Part 4. The tests women give men. The emotional availability test. In this 9-part series, we are breaking down the tests women give men. The first 3 parts we uncovered confidence, consistency and boundary tests. Part 4 is where it can unravel fast. Have you ever opened up to a woman and she suddenly pulls away? You're thinking, hang on, I was being vulnerable. Isn't that what women want? Sort of. What she wants is emotional availability, not emotional dumping. Women want a man who can feel without losing his center, a man who isn't a robot, but also isn't a mess. She tests this early because emotional balance determines long-term compatibility. If you can't access your emotions, connection dies. If your emotions drown you, attraction dies. Now let's break down the emotional availability tests every man gets, and when to know she is running them. Test 1. She shares something personal. She tells you something about her past, her fears, or her values. She wants to see if you can match emotional depth without turning the conversation into a trauma contest. Men who fail, overshare, trauma dump, minimize or dismiss what she said, become awkward or go silent. Men who pass, acknowledge and connect. Thank you for sharing. Being real is rare, and I truly admire that about you. Then add something small about yourself, not your whole autobiography, just a piece. This shows balance. Test 2. She asks how you feel about something. Women ask emotional questions to read your emotional literacy. She might say, what do you look for in someone? What made you leave your last relationship? Men who fail, give a speech, deflect with jokes, answer with frustration. Men who pass, they tell the truth simply, and say, I'm looking for someone who's authentic, grounded and playful. My last relationship ended because we wanted different things. No drama, no essays, no ice walls. Test 3. She brings up an emotional moment from earlier. She's checking memory, empathy and awareness. She might say, you seemed a bit off earlier, is everything okay? Or, you were quiet for a minute after that story. Men who fail get defensive, push her away, go silent. Men who pass, they don't overthink and say, yeah, I'm all good. Sometimes I need a second to process things. Thanks for checking in. Clean, honest with calmness. Test 4. She expresses discomfort or frustration. This might be a light complaint or emotional reaction. She might say, I didn't like when you said that, or I felt a bit rejected earlier. She's testing if you can stay emotionally present when something gets uncomfortable. Men who fail, become defensive, shut down, blame her, escalate. Men who pass, hold the moment, and say thanks for letting me know. Let's talk it through so I can understand better. This shows emotional leadership. Women want men who can have emotional conversations without turning them into battles or therapy sessions. Being emotionally available doesn't mean spilling everything. It means being open, aware, and grounded. Women test emotional availability for one reason. A man who can't handle his own emotions will eventually unload them onto her. She's checking if you're emotionally mature, not emotionally needy. A man who feels his emotions calmly is rare. Rarity is attractive and keeps her curious. That was test number 4. Next up, the jealousy and security test, where she checks whether you stay grounded when other men enter the picture.